encounter yet again. It's a beautiful sensation.
It's going to happen on this fantastic Saturday. We have Mr. Raj Zaviri, the big man.
Who's going to flip the coin?
Ankit and Vinita are here, the captains of CMR and HT Kings respectively. We have also Jay Vishta sir. We have the two umpires, Fayyad Sheikh sir and also Sushant Manjrekar to be here for this talk. Now it's going to be Raj Zaviri who is going to flip the coin.
So Vinit, sorry, Aryan has to field first.
Yeah.
Any particular reason? Like, don't seem to be having a lot of dew over here. So you had it in mind. When you win the toss, you're going to bowl first.
No, we don't really look at that. It's more about how we feel and what we want to do.
So chasing has always been your priority at times. So what do you have to say about the opposite team who was in good form, and what do you have to say about your squad? How ready it is for this one?
I think it'll be a good game. They're also super talented. I think we also have a great team. So looking forward to a good game.
Lot doesn't matter much actually. You've done the same, or you fielded first? For any special plans for this match? What about the opposition? What about your own side?
Yes, keeping it straight and simple, both the captains have their mindset ready. It is a big match between the Royals and the Kings. Both the names resemble the same thing. Who's going to be the one who's going to come victorious? Both the Kings up against each other.
Yes, Sushant.
not find better playing conditions than this one. A nice, beautiful, warm Saturday. This is the time of the year where you'll find it the most pleasant to play with. So all the teams, both the teams be ready. We'll get the match started right away. We had toss some time back. It was won by the HT Kings and they have decided to field first. So we're very much thankful and appreciate the support of President Shri Sharachandraji Pawar, Vice President Cyrus Gorimal, Treasurer Shri Manish Ajmera, and Advisory Committee Chairman Mr. Raj Javeri. So the big man was here. Raj Javeri was here to flip the coin, and it fell for the right side for Aryan, the captain of the team, which is in pink and would like to be in pink form. They fought really well in the last match. They will have to fight and put their best foot forward against a very strong CMR Royals team. Hello. So you can see the two umpires on your screen. The umpire on your left is umpire Sushant Manjrekar, and umpire on the right is umpire Fayyaz Sheikh. You can see these two gentlemen, two highly respected cricketers. And talk about Fayyaz Sheikh, he has played for more than 15-16 years as a Division A cricketer and has had many great records playing for different teams. Also, he has had experience of playing and officiating in all MCA matches. Also, he has been #1 umpire when it comes to international broadcasting of the tennis matches which were played for the first time outside India. Also, we have Sushant Manjrekar, who has been in top form in all grounds of Mumbai. He has been officiating all over in Mumbai, also around India. Also, he has been an official umpire of the Premier ISPL tennis ball tournament. For the last 2 years, he has been officiating that tournament. So we have two highly respected umpires with a lot of experience. So those two umpires would be doing the job today, umpire Fayyaz Sheikh and umpire Sushant Manjrekar. Also, we had the chairman of the advisory committee, Mr. Raj Javeri, early in the morning flipping the coin. So it's going to be a match, a Saturday for both these teams, which is going to be a crucial one for their qualification for the later stages. We are slightly behind schedule and we follow the time strictly. So we have a couple of matches scheduled today. So we do not want a delay. These two umpires are very strict when it comes to giving or respecting time. So the umpires are ready. The players should be taking field and getting the field set right away. A couple of boys coming late for CMR, and that is the reason, in fact, for the HT Kings. That is the reason. A slight delay. So the boys who got some bashing from the captain as they arrived, they are all set now. They have decided to field first. So the team in pink would be against the team in royal blue, the CMR Royals. Garware Clubhouse Super League Season 4. So this is a crucial encounter for both the teams because they have played almost 3-4 of their league matches. They haven't got the results as they desired in couple of matches. They have got a victory. The Royals, they would like to make 2 victories in the 4 games. A crucial encounter for these two teams, Ansh and BS. So Bhavik Shah and Ansh, the two opening batters, are making their way. The CMR Royals in the royal blue color would be against the HT Kings, the team in pink. A crucial encounter for the Royals because a win here would keep the number of wins and losses in parity. Also, ST Kings would like to extend their run of victories in the tournament. So early morning, the dew won't be a problem. We did not see much of it in the outfield. Also, the wicket seems to be a beautifully evenly covered with even layer of grass. So that's going to offer a bit of bounce and pace and also a bit of movement in the morning. That is the reason they decided to field first. But I don't think as the sun comes down, the grass is not that going to be a difficulty for them. Let's see Bhavik how he handles it. A very positive opener. And Royals would expect Bhavik and Ansh to they give them a good start. So all set for Garware Clubhouse Super League Season 4. The left-hander Bhavik on strike. Shanil is going to bowl that first over from the far end. Yes, the orthodox field being set. Yes, all set for the first ball. Oh, that is beautifully driven. A good start by the left-hander. Always you feel good when you open your account with a cover drive. Wasn't a crisp one, but a watchful one. They open their account with a single. Bhavik opens his account with a single. Shanil Shah. Shanil Shah's USP is keeping it straight, keeping it simple. And compact line and length has been his forte. It's a beautiful green wicket, so expect some kind of life into it. Last time we had a wicket which was slightly slow. Oh, that was away from his body. There was width on offer, but that extra bounce, that extra zip, that early stages of the new ball, which creates ruffles for any batter, but that more often than not lasts for 1 or 2 overs, at the most 3 to 4 overs, most times. It's a clear day compared to the previous one. That was watchfully played. Good call, good communication. And both the bats are off the mark now. Shanil is trying to mix his pace, mix his length. This was slightly pitched up, trying to maximize whatever movement is available. There isn't hardly anything. Yeah, Sushant Manjrekar just being vigilant enough, asking the bowler to get off the wicket. That is classically played straight to the fielder though, but good positive footwork. He played it really well, watched right under his eyes and tried to pierce that gap. Good stuff early in the morning. Good bowling, great line and length, and Bhavik seems to be positive with his footwork. That's always a great sign for the team when your opener is finding it easy and simple over there. That was beautifully played. Just glided. What great touch. Will it go all the way? It is running for a couple of runs and brace to start off his scoring spree. The score moves on to 4. Bhavik wanted it third because of the throw which wasn't that great. Yes. So 4 runs in the first 5 balls. Last ball of the first over. So that's his style of playing, using deft touches more than hitting the ball, trying to time it well, find the gaps. That is a classic, great stop. See, these guys are not in their teens. These are not in early 20s. Some of them have crossed 30s. Some of them close to 40s. Some of them close to 50s even. So expect them to be doing well, but not that great. But that was a great stop. Came down really quickly down. A good start for Bhavik. A great start for Shanil. The score at the end of over number 1, 5 without loss. So both the teams would be sufficiently satisfied with the start which they have got. Shanil would be happy because he did not concede any boundary and he bowled immaculate line in length. Bhavik would be equally satisfied because he found the middle of the bat for almost every shot which he played. So Jay Shah versus Bhavik Shah. You're coming round the wicket against Bhavik Shah. The length of the innings would be important. He would like to stay there, Bhavik. It is that time of the day and the wicket which has some bounce. If you have some bounce, you can be assured of some good shot making. Bounce can be helpful for the bowlers, but it can be helpful for the batters also. The Bhavik, if he stays there, expect a 50 plus score from this man. Now that is beautifully bowled. Equally well played. That is positive footwork. That was pitched up. He was slightly caught in the crease, but he managed it well. Industrious with his footwork is not something which is very evident, but he does it well. Oh, that is beautifully carved. Oh, that was super placement. That wasn't hit hard. He just carved it. Beautifully crafted boundary. Look at, oh, that looks so good on the replay. Beautifully played. 1, 2, 3 fielders. He almost threaded a needle. Fantastic shot. You will be happy with straight drives. You will be happy with the shots, with the slog sweeps and everything, shots down the ground. But look at this. It was a low full toss. It was a shot which was supposed to be hit. But the way he handled the full toss with so much elegance, great to watch. A gift after Diwali and before Christmas, accepted gleefully by Bhavik. A low full toss. Oh, that is beautiful comeback. Good comeback. Great line. But what great running this is. They did not call, just looked into each other's eyes and they ran for it. That is how you run between the wickets. That's how the understanding between the two batters should be. And more often than not, you will find very good mates. The opening batter, Sachin Sehwag, made a great pair. They were very good friends of each other. So almost no call is the great call when it comes to running between the wickets. 10 without loss, a good start, I would say. Jai Shah, one of those bowlers from you can expect great line and length. Again, you would say a low full toss. I would say right line. He's trying to pitch it up and trying to bowl those Yorkers maybe. Good to see Jay competing, giving his all. Oh, that is lofted up and over. That is beautifully played. That is how you play in the power play. Use the restrictions. Lifted up and over from the wideish long off region. Look at that. Nicely done. He wasn't off the middle of the bat, but that lob over the infield was sufficient for it to go for 4 runs. That is good comeback after bowling 3 balls which were pitched up. He bowls 3 balls which are short of good length. The score at the end of over number 2 is exactly 15. 5 in the first, 10 in the second, 2 boundaries and couple of singles in the second over. He bowled it really well. Sometimes no pace is the best pace actually. At times bowling those cutters. So the ball absolutely did not arrive. Shanil used his grey matter well, bowled that slower one. The batsman was waiting for eternity for the ball to arrive. The score is 15. The two opening batters have got off to a great start. Oh, that is a gift. What beautifully played. The left-handers always do look beautiful. And it was a graceful shot. It was on the legs. It was meant to be hit. But look at that. Oh, that looked class. Oh, beautifully done. That can be saved for his Instagram story. A clip of that and a clip of couple of more shots. But that was beautifully done. And the ball swirled around for his second boundary. Both the left-handers have got boundaries now. It is Anshu's second, and Bhavik has also got a boundary to his name. Both exactly same number of balls, exactly same number of runs. That is how you hunt in pairs. That is how you bat together. That's good comeback. Great adjustment in line and length. But that's good to see. If they are not getting a boundary, they are always on a lookout for a single. A couple of singles, which the other opening batters would have avoided, these guys have taken. So good positive running, great understanding. They haven't hassled. They haven't been flustered. Good start for the Royals. Oh, that is stolen. Oh, superb. That is robbery in daylight. That is how you used to play in your colonies. Just tip and run. Where you had smaller surroundings. That is a steal. That is robbery in daylight. 21 without loss. A couple of balls remaining. Shanil has bowled well though. 5 runs in the first overs. Oh, that is some risky running, but oh my God, has it gone for no? Just a solitary run. But that was another single stolen. 22 runs. The score at the end of over number 3 is exactly 22 without loss. And that was on the pads. 22 without loss as the end of over number 3. Hello, hello. So 22 runs on the scorecard, 5 in the first, 10 in the second, 7 in the third over. Ansh is on a dozen. Bhavik has got 10 runs to his name. Both of them have faced 9 deliveries. Both. Hello. So 22 without loss, Ansh and Bhavik. That was in the slot. Oh, that's not great fielding. Had to bend down over there. But that is fantastic running from Bhavik. He converted that single into a brace. That was a single, but the misfield allowed them to go for that second one. Perhaps he should have bent a little more. The leading edge, up and over. That is his third boundary. Let's have a look at it, whether he really meant to go in that direction. No, extra cover he meant. The ball went in the point direction. That is the result which he wanted. Wasn't at the middle of the bat, but he would accept it. So unfortunately for the bowler, did not go straight to the fielder. Up and over for his third boundary. So some good fortune for the young man Ansh. Oh, that is great comeback, a in-dipping one. Good bowling this by Jay. Jay has bowled really well. The fortune has not been on his side. He's putting it all, giving it all, just short of that fielder. So twice in 2 balls. The ball lopped up in air and the fielders were interested. Oh, that went straight on with the arm. Jay giving his all. 3 balls, almost 3 opportunities created. This was in the slot, but there was also a chance of a wicket. The best part, it is a beautiful wicket from whatever early we have seen. Nice bounce, good carry, and a good pace to work with. Oh, that is a chance. Just short of the fielder over there. So he's flirting with danger, Ansh, but he's gathering a few runs for his team. 19 of them so far for Ansh. 29 runs the score is. And he's moving along at a good strike rate of 160. And Bhavik will face the last ball of the 4th over. Jai Shah bowling is second. They're going along at a good pace, almost 7.5 runs per over. That was short. A single to take the score to 30. They're going at a rate of exactly 7.5 runs per over. 30 without loss at the end of 4 overs. 5 in the first, 10 in the second, 7 in the third, and 8 runs in the 4th over. So Shainil has bowled a couple of overs, has bowled well. Will he continue and bowl the 3rd over on the trot, or will he keep himself for the fag end? So the decision is that he's going to continue. Shainil will bowl his 3rd over on the trot. Very few bowlers in international T20 cricket do that, or even in IPL games. Deepak Chahar does it. Josh Hazelwood does it for Australia. So many players generally who bowl 4 overs on the trot in a T20 games, that's a rarity. Jace Hazelwood does it. Deepak Chair used to do it for Chennai Super Kings, also for Mumbai Indians. So he's going to bowl his 3rd, maybe 4th even, against Bhavik Shah. That there wasn't any foot movement there. He got stuck into his crease, neither forward nor backward. But Shainil, that was his best ball. Great line, great length, and a bit of movement. Just have a look at it. That was slight movement, right length, right line. So Shainil would be happy with his effort. We went for the slog sweep inside half of the bat, and some good fortune for Bhavik this time. Bhavik would be happy. Will the ball win the race? Yes, it will. Sometimes it is a cruel game for the bowlers. He beat the batsman, and that was the right idea for Bhavik though. That is how you play in the power play. The first ball where he missed out, that would have been a proper shot, that slog shot into mid-wicket region. This one was slightly pitched up, but the right idea. Right, this is how you should play in the power play. Now Shainil orchestrating, getting his field right. That is good bowling. Bowling outside the off stump this time. The previous two balls were pitched on the leg and he tried to move them away. He's bowled so well, Shainil. Economy of almost just 6 runs per over, which is absolutely great in any time of a T20 game. He's bowling in the power play with 6 and economy of 6. That is more than acceptable any day of the week. Oh, that was the right idea. But the ball, that kind of movement, that is what Shainil is saying. The margin was so close. Oh, that was beautifully bowled. It was close to the stumps, close to the bat. It almost shaved off everything. The edge, the stumps. It was so close from being the first wicket. The last ball, in fact. 2 balls. Played with soft hands. That is how you play a bowler who is troubling you. Take a single, go to the other end. It's been a great over so far, 5 runs. And twice he got the batsman in trouble. But that is good batting from Bhavik. Not taking chances against a bowler who has beaten him twice. Maybe his last ball of his well. That is what Bhavik is telling Ansh. Don't take chances. A great spell of bowling. 3 overs for him and just 17 runs. 5 overs, 35 runs, the run rate of 7 runs per over. A very good over in which he considered just 5 runs. So both the bowlers have bowled well and the idea is to continue the good work. Jaisha bowling is third. It is that kind of an inning so far where both the teams would be happy. Batting team would be slightly ahead, maybe 50 to 48, but the bowling team, they won't be disappointed either. It's not that the opposite team has run away with the scoring. .180 to 170 was the score which they wanted to put up. That is what the captain said. And if they play like this, 160, 170 is on, which is going to be a good score. Oh, you went for the big one. He was slightly away from the ball and the footwork defeated him. He got stuck into the crease, trying to swing his bat. Some words of wisdom from his partner. Oh, that is how you play, but straight to the fielder this time. Even if you don't get runs of a shot like that, that's fine. Because he handled it well. Oh, that is beautifully done. That's his best shot. What a shot that is. A short arm jab. Almost a sixer. One bounce into the fence. That is how you play a shot. That is in a strong zone. It is a boundary or a sixer? It is a boundary, I think. Just short, a meter short, but what a good shot. That is brute force and power, and all the virtues of playing straight down the ground. He's in the mood. What a shot that is! That is a shot of complete authority. That's brilliantly done. The first one was a good one. This one was slightly better. In his zone, and he maximized it for back-to-back boundaries. Almost a six again. He looks in mood now. Oh, that is smartly played. Good fielding. The score at the end of the power play is 44 without loss. Jay and Bhavik having a nice banter against each other. 44 without loss at the end of 6 overs, 7.5 runs per over. The Royals would be elated with the start which they have got. The bowling teams won't be complaining because they haven't done that wrong. So punch of the back foot for a single. And that's how the footwork becomes positive. If you get a couple of boundaries, he looks really fluid now. And there is where the batsman becomes dangerous. When he's ready to put his head down, take the singles, get the boundaries. Slower ball, and it was dealt with absolutely perfectly. Waited for it and smashed it. And so many, the slower ball, the fourth over on trot for Sharil. The pace was fine, but the ball was way too short. He read the slow ball really well. He was beaten the last time. This time, he got hold of it. Ansh, he had to wait for strike for a long time. Both the batsmen almost similar now, 23 and 26. Played with soft hands. This has been a great opening pair. 50 runs on the scorecard without loss. Both the batsmen almost identical number of runs. Bhavik has got 26. Ansh has got 24. Absolutely top class. Equal number of runs, equal number of balls even faced. Oh, what a shot that is! That is the shot of the day. Oh, this is absolutely top class. A great pickup shot. Look at it. He looked so confident. Hitting against a bowler who has been bowling really well. Look at the shot again. It was pitched on middle and leg. Oh, that's lock sweep. He smashed it. Absolutely smashed it. Oh, just 2 centimeter shot. Maybe little less than that even for a boundary. Oh, that is super smart batting. You hit a boundary, take a single, go to the other end. Against a bowler who has bowled well, they've got a couple of boundaries. The last ball of his spell. He's bowled so well, just conceded one boundary in the previous 3 overs and was taken for 2 boundaries in this over. Shenil, that last over just spoiled his figures. 4 overs, 29 without a wicket, but that's fine. 56 without loss at the end of 7 overs. The run rate of exactly 8 runs per over. So 56 without loss. Aryan, the skipper, comes in to bowl. He bowled really well the last time. Oh, what a ball that is. The batsman was beaten, the wicket keeper was beaten, and it will go to. Oh, yes, good stop that is. That is not great piece of running. That could have been another run added. So 3 wides added to the total. The score moves on to 59. Look at that turn which he got and the bounce. So good signs for Aryan in spite of that wide being bowled. Oh, that again is a beautiful delivery. Only problem is the line. Look at the bounce and turn which he's getting. You would say 4 runs, wides given. I would say look at the bounce and the turn which is extracting. These are danger signs. The score is 60. What a great start by Ansh and Bhavik. They both have looked absolutely impeccable. This one had no turn on it. So the ball which doesn't turn becomes the most difficult one to handle. Almost a deviation of 15 to 20 degrees when he got the first 2 balls to move in. The problem is for Aryan, he has to handle 2 left-handers, which is never easy for a left-arm spinner. Oh, that's a gift. That's a gift after Diwali and just before Christmas. But just 1 run. Trying in an attempt to pitch the ball up, he dished out a full toss, but that can always happen to a spinner. First 3 balls, his length was fine. He bowled a full toss after that. 62 without loss. Aryan. Although it was beautifully swept again. They both look confident now, going for all their shots now. The sweep was the one which was missing. So he got hold of that one even. Bhavik and Ansh both look real good. Oh, this is beautifully taken outside the off stump. That's a shot and a half. In fact, that has gone all the way. Look at that. With the turn, the bounce helping the batsman. Oh, that looked good. That looked great, in fact. Again, the spinner, Bhavik's looking good and he's enjoying his time. That smile on his face, telling the story. He's enjoying this Saturday. He's making it special for himself and for his team. Bhavik beautifully turns it away. And that has been a feature of his batting. That is real common sense. He's not trying to be greedy. He's not trying to go against every ball. 70 runs, can you imagine? 14 runs in Aryan's over. The first 4 wide spoiling his over. Oh, that is cracked. Oh, the sound. Oh, that's a brilliant try. But that was hit so hard. It is a boundary. Look at the replay again. He picked it up beautifully. The sound of the bat hitting the ball was great. It was a brilliant effort, superb effort. People would say drop chance. I would say he saved 2 runs for his team. That is the problem with left armers bowling against the left-hander batsman. If it had been all these balls, the first 2 balls which we bowled would have been almost unplayable for the right-hand batsman with the amount of turn and the length which he got. Bhavik, he is on to 39 now. I'm not talking about his age. It is the number of runs which he has scored. 39 of just 27 balls. Almost similar strike rate for both of them. A healthy strike rate of 140 odds. Harsh comes in to replace. So will he be the man to break this partnership? They have been brilliant so far. The run rate from 8 has jumped down to 9 runs per over. In fact, 9.25. 9 and a quarter. 6 to 7 to 8 to 9 in double quick time. What a start the Royals have got. Losing a toss was something good for them. They would have the best of the pitch. Though it's early morning, it is that time where they can enjoy. Leg spinner on show. This is classically done. Inside out. He looks good now. He looks solid. That was another one of his confident shots. Bhavik. He didn't start that well, but he's picked up. He goes into the 40s, Bhavik. Wide down the leg side, the score moves on to 76. Leg spinners will always create opportunities, but also they will offer some balls to be hit. Oh, that is a slog sweep if he wanted to see one. And behind, oh, that is carnage from the 2 left-handers now. That is absolutely manhandled. From outside the off stump and hitting it out of the property. New balls, please. It's not Wimbledon. It is not the French Open. But new balls. The ball is out of the property. Oh, this has been a carnage from the 2 left-handers. Now they started off slowly, methodically, clinically, and all of a sudden they have in that butcher mode where they are trying to hammer every ball for a boundary or a sixer. 8.2 overs, 82 without loss. We'll just have a look at small little things which have happened so far. If you have some packages ready for us, just see what action happened on your screen. Is the first shot of intent from the left-handed Ansh. Up and over. And that was his most elegant shot onto the square leg region. That looked so very good. Both the batsmen showing their class. And that was up and over. Slightly fortuitous. That was not the shot where he was in complete control. A series of shots which got them a flurry of boundaries in double quick time. That was his best shot. Down the ground, pulled down the legs, the ground for a boundary. So that was the action so far. Let's come back live now. A series of good shots. A few slog sweeps. The left-handers, they both look very, very dangerous against the spinners. Harsh, he's been manhandled for a sixer. Oh, what a ball! The big man shows his class. Immediate revenge. Oh, he has got the stumps broken. He hit him out of the property. He got his stumps broken. Oh, what an answer from Harsh. But not before. He has given them a great start. Was that a googly? No, it was a proper leg spinner. Oh, he has got him castled. And he has broken the stumps. The batsman hits you out of the property. You get the property of the organizers broken. Clean bowled. Hello. So, two stories. The batsman said, I'll hit you out of the property. That was batsman's way of putting an intent. The bowler said, I'll break your stumps. Oh, what cinema that is. And the spinner breaking the stumps. So two different emotions. Harsh was heartbroken when he was hit for a big six out of the property. But Harsh's heart which was broken, he broke the stumps of the opposite batsman. Kya baat hai Harsh? What was bold with that? It was an RDX exploded ball over there. He's broken the stumps. His heart was broken. He broke the stumps of the opposite batsman. Hello. तो 37 runs of just 23 balls. A fantastic strike rate of almost 140. A great start given by Ansh. He looked the initiator. He looked very, very impressive. Ankit is the new man in, the captain of the team. Ankit Sangvi versus Harsh. Oh, the captain starts off with a super shot. Oh, that was hit so hard. What a start. The captain was almost set before coming onto the crease. But the ball just changed the direction. Can't blame the fielder. Oh, the ball just defeated him. बॉल ने जस्ट महबूबा की तरह धोखा दे दिया उनको. आखिरी समय पर लाइन चेंज कर ली. Ankit, what a start, and that is what the exact way of approach should be now. But that is beautifully bowled, equally well played. So he showed his class when he slog swept it, and again playing off the back foot. So Ankit looks good. Very promising period of time for both the teams now. Well, that is beautifully done again. This man looks in mood. He has got 8 runs in just 3 balls, a strike rate of 250. He has banged his way. So they thought Ansh's wicket is going to give them some reprieve. Ankit has come in and Ankit has made an impression. Ankit means an impression and he has made his impression. An over which we saw a couple of boundaries, a sixer, the stumps broken, but the bounce on the wicket is what is helping the two batters. Nine overs, 90 runs. So you don't have to be very good in mathematics. Exactly 10 runs per over. Bhavik and Ankit. Is this a team of all left-handers? 3 left-handers in top 3. Very rare to see that. A left-handers club this is. And all of them different. So if you look at Bhavik, Bhavik is the one who can stand and deliver. He is that kind of a player who can pack a punch. He can play slog sweep well, he can play off the back foot well, he can play delicate touches well, Bhavik. Also he can play that power game. And when you looked at Ansh, Ansh started off really well with delicate shots, then he went berserk. And what I have seen of Ankit, he seems to be their best batsman. One batsman who has made batting look very easy is the man on your screen, Bhavik. And Bhavik's enjoying. From the first ball, he was all set for a big one. Getting into the 40s now. We have those 5 cameras covering this event. You get the best possible shots. And one man who has got best possible shots is on screen. Bhavik Shah. Oh, that is beautifully cut. He is in mood now, but that is straight to the fielder. We appreciate the big names in Garware clubhouse. Of course, they need no introduction. President Sri Sharachandri Pawar, Vice President Cyrus Gorimal, Treasurer Manish Ajmeraji, Advisory Committee Chairman Raj Saveriji. These are the pillar stones or the support of a very reputed club in India, not only in India, but internationally. It's a acclaimed one, and it is in safe hands. Right now, Ankit's batting seems to be the one which can keep the team's total in safe hands. He is the skipper, and what a start for the skipper. 3 balls, 8 runs, strike rate of 260. Oh, that is cracked so hard again. Oh my God, that is a bullet off his bat. That was off the middle of the bat. The ball came onto the bat slightly slowly, but it raced off the bat. A beautiful timing of the back foot. He can slog sweep, he can hit down the ground, but he can play the ball shots off the square of the wicket as well. He would love this wicket. He is trying to garden a few play spots, but I don't think there are any demons in that wicket. That is a beautiful batting paradise. 95 for 1. Rishan, they would have to think a lot. Aryan has to think. He bowled really well last time. Today he was taken for a few runs. That is the reason he has to get a few more options in. Rishan taking his time, making Ankit wait. 4 balls, 12 runs. Strike rate of 300. Oh, that is so beautifully caught. That is even better, but straight to the fielder. Shanid, the ball racing off his bat. So good to see somebody timing the ball so well, playing the shot. This wasn't hit hard, but the pure timing which is enjoying right now. Seems to be in great touch. Strike rate of 260 again. Bhavik. Oh, tried to pull it. He moves on to 42. The score moves on to 97. It just got big on him. Fortunately, it fell in no man's land. Watch out for this man. Every time Ankit comes on strike, there is excitement. That is well bowled. Good comeback by Rishan, getting his line and length right. There is something on offer for the bowlers even on this wicket. That pace, that zip on the wicket. If you bend your back, you're going to get some pace. Also for the batters, if the ball comes onto the bat, you can play all those shots. So nice even height. It's a proper T20 wicket. Oh, that is his first miscue. Chance. Oh, such a good fielder. And he takes 99 times out of 100 all these catches. Opening bowler. And one of the most trusted ones. सबसे भरोसेमंद खिलाड़ियों में से एक उन्होंने एक कैच उनके हाथ से छूट गया. It was a lollipop, just popped out of his hands. But that can happen to anyone. इतना भरोसेमंद एक्चुअली फील्डर. कहा जाता है ना धोखा वहीं पे होता है जहाँ पे सबसे ज्यादा भरोसा होता है. गेंद हवा में कहते हैं ना सारे कमेंटेटर्स दैट क्लीशे कैच छूटा सपना टूटा एंड ऑल दैट स्टफ एग्जैक्टली दैट थिंग हैपेंड 99 for 1 at the end of 10 overs 9.9 runs per over 1 shot of century हर्ष द मिस्ट्री मैन कम्स इन हर्ष या तो बाउंड्री कंसीड करते हैं या तो स्टंप्स तोड़ते हैं नथिंग लेस देन दैट he is muscling everything now. Shailene, he has fielded well. Boundary rider wherever he has been. 44. He moves on to 100 for the team in 10.1. Similar kind of numbers. 100 for 1, 10.1. Only 2 digits into that scoreboard. 100 for 1 and 10.1. Ankit said 170, 180 he would be happy. If they bat like this, 200 is a possibility. Oh, what a shot. He doesn't have to move. This man is playing one of those best knocks of the tournament. They have lost 2. They have won 1. But if they continue batting like this, they might win 2 in 4. But ST Kings, they want this win. They have played 2, won 1, lost 1. It is almost a match which they should win. But one man who is proving to be a thorn in their flesh is the captain of the opposition. He's playing a blinder of an innings. That's nicely done. Very well bowled, the googly. He's having so much of variations. A very crafty bowler. He might have gone for runs, but he's bowled well, Harsh. A short ball. Oh, he would be unhappy that he did not connect that well. It was a ball which he should have deposited out of the park, if not for a four. It's a good comeback after being hit for a boundary down the ground, Harsh. 105 for 1. 6 runs in the over so far. Bhavik in 44. No, showing respect to some bowling. And Ankit is in that kind of mode where defending a ball is not in his equation. That was almost a shocker for Ankit. Bhai, kya kar raha hai? He just reminding his batsman it's a T20 game. Oh, that is swiveled. And that is what he was waiting for. He showed respect to the previous ball and just treated the next one with disdain. Two different categories. The score at the end of this over is exactly 108. 109 for the loss of the opening batsman Ansh. 109 for 1 in 11 overs, just short of exactly 10 runs per over. So Ankit, whose strike rate is more than 200, he is looking in red hot form. He's making this Saturday count a sizzling Saturday for the captain. You would have loved Ansh's inning. That was a brilliant first opening batsmanship. 37 in 23 is real good anytime. Bhavik's inning has been really good, 48 of 34. But the best innings I feel so far, that cameo from Ankit has been the highlight of the day. 9 balls, 19 runs, 4 boundaries in it. And he's gardening from the time he has come. See, he would be a pitch curator when he retires. Oh, that is hammered. Shail has been the only man who has been kept busy. Everywhere the ball goes to the boundary, Shail is there to stop it. 110 for 1 in 11.1. Oh, that's a beautiful Yorker. Wide Yorker, beautifully, perfectly bowled. Rishin is happy with that ball. Oh, he was beaten twice. First of the O pitch one. This one was pitched up. Oh, there is some extra carry in this wicket. That is the reason I said it's a perfect T20 wicket. You should be, both the teams would be really happy with the wicket which they got. This is the best wicket of the tournament so far. Oh, that would be, oh, dropped. Instead, he would celebrate. He just one shot of 50 though. Oh, he has been dropped so many times. They just love him. They just love Bhavik. Oh, that is a difficult chance. Great attempt. Superb try. But he gets a chance. That was a difficult one though. Very well tried. He is on 49. 49 of 37 with a very healthy strike rate of 130s. Oh. Oh, what a shot, a pull shot to bring. Oh, that's a brilliant effort. Superb effort. Diving forward, that would have been one of the most sensational catches of the tournament. But again, the story is he gets a chance again. They just love Havik. They cannot catch him. Uh, oh, that was again a difficult chance. Two difficult chances, but he almost had it. Almost had it. Overran it slightly, maybe. Rishin, the unfortunate bowler, he almost had him. Bhavik is happy. That is what we thought he would be getting at the start of the innings. He has got 50 runs of 38 balls. The strike rate of 130, you would take it any day of the week. Bhavik is happy. If he sees the highlights, he's going to hide those dropped catches and he would say a chanceless innings. 113 for 1. Now, nothing's going to stop him now. People are not catching him, so he'll make them run behind. Let's see what's going to happen in the next 8 overs. Almost a wicket ricochet off this. So full toss missed out. Now it is a no-brainer. He's going to go for it. He's got his 50, which he wanted. He is enjoying his stay there now. He is maximizing his effort. Oh, that's a sixer, a flattest six of the day. That did not rise too much, but he's enjoying it now. Next target, the three figures. Oh, what a shot that is. Beautifully done again. He finds a fielder there, but that was nicely done. Better than the shot which we played before this one. Just for one, but he looks set for three figures now. 57 he moves on to. No one has scored a century this year. If he bats like this and people drop him like that, he might get close to that 100. 120 for 1. And he does not look tired, so he can play that longer innings. He is going for it. This time, taken. That's a big wicket. He looked so imperious. Look at Rishin. He gets excited. He's fired up. Look at him on the screen. And that is how you play your cricket, with a lot of vigor. Look at him on the screen, just getting fired up. They are dropping chances of his bowling. He has taken the catch of the most dangerous batsman. Rishin takes it. Look at him on the replay. Yes, that is how you celebrate a wicket. Shades of Virat Kohli and lot of aggro in that catch. So he wasn't happy with his fielders. He has shown them how to catch. Look at that elongated celebration. And his teammates appreciating. He just wants them to get fired up. That aggression was missing in the Kings. Harsh has given them that 2 wickets. Perhaps this was as good as Ansh's, because Ansh looked really good, but the captain was looking so dangerous. So Bhupesh is the new man in. Very difficult to replace a batsman who was striking at more than 220, 240. But Harsh is the man who has been expensive, but he has got wickets. 120 for 2. Harsh trying to get a few more, making the batsman wait. Bhupesh has come there almost in 2024. He's waiting, making him wait for so much time. 120 for 2. Well, that was beautifully bowled, equally well played. That is how you bowl that first ball to the newcomer, right on the stumps, making him play and also putting him in a spot where he can get out. Clean bowled, LBW caught. Make him play. Target the stumps. That's good bowling by Harsh. In spite of being hit, he has consistently tried to bowl some good comeback balls. He has bowled some poor balls which were being treated, manhandled, but he has come back strongly. The last ball of the 13th over. For the first time, again the run rate has dropped below 10. So that is smartly played by Bhavik. He understands his role is to play all 20 overs. 121 for 2 at the end of 13 overs. 200 looked ominous. Now even 180, 190 is what they would be happy with. Bhupesh is the new man. He's having a vigil all around the wicket, trying to find a place where he can find a boundary. A boundary every over would get them close to 190. Just have to hit one boundary every over and they will be in a very strong position. If they get a couple of boundaries, that would be the par over which they wanted. So Rishin bowling his third. Into the covers, off the back foot. The ball's racing away. Oh, Rishin's not happy. He has every right to be angry. He is expecting a more from his fielders. 1, 2, 3 for 2. Bhupesh gets a couple. Now they are working hard to get those runs now. The boundaries were coming easy. That is beautifully bowled, equally well played. Bhavik has been there from over number 1. He is no more into his teens or early 20s. So we'll have to conserve his energy. Rightly taking his time, taking his breath back. This is smart by Bhavik, taking his time, getting his breath back, talking to himself, waiting for the bowler to get ready and then coming. That is how you conserve energy. He has gone for it. That looked a bit tired and how can you drop him? That almost looks certain. Somebody in the commentary box said he's tired, he might get out now. He almost got a Rishin. What can he do? 4 catches dropped off his bowling. Nobody loves him in the team. They don't want him to pick a wicket. Rishin is that kind of a martyr who is fighting with a single hand. Oh, that was bowled with so much anger. That was pitched. He bowled the short ball. It was not for the batter. The anger was for his own fielder who have been dropping catches left, right and center. Some of the catches are difficult. You can't blame all the fielders. They tried. They got close. But the last one was to be taken. Who has got him? He does not need any help now. And Bhavik looked tired. But he played a fantastic knock of 58 or 43. Rishin says, I don't need anyone's help. Just stay there. And also, as in his office, at his business place, he takes care of the company on his own. He just does it again on his own. A great job by Bhavik. He has done the job for his team. The stumps were broken. It is the time of the bales to get broken. Rishin's heart was broken some time back. The stumps and the bales are getting broken now. Sometimes the anger can be good for you. It is said, गुस्से से काम खराब हो जाता है. At times it works well for you. Rahul is the new man in. Another batsman who can be industrious, who can score quickly. Rishin, feel right now he is the man uh, upon whom all that focus would be. 2.5 overs, 18 runs, very good catch and a wicket against his name.
मुखरभोऽस्य मृगेन्द्र सुगर्जना सबलमत्त गजेन्द्र विमर्दन विपिनराट् सदृशो बलवानयम् समनुजो हि नृसिंहवरस्तथा
So Rishin, 3 overs, 18 runs, 1 wicket. Rishin started off not that great, but he's been bowling really well in the last 2 overs. 1-6 for 3 at the end of 14. 6 overs remaining. 185 to 190 if they play well. 175 if the things are held back. Or maybe 165 if the Kings come back very strongly. This is smart by the Kings. They are trying to slow things down, but have they been doing it on purpose? That's a good choice of bowling option. When you have Aryan, he may have given 18 runs in that first over, but that was against the two left-handers, and he conceded 4 wides before bowling a proper legal ball. So that is a good decision to bring himself back, and it's going to be a challenge for Bhupesh and Rahul. Bhupesh looks confident. Bhupesh looks very positive over there. So dot delivery to start. That all those dot deliveries are almost gold dust to this team now. Just faced the brunt of 3 batsmen who are looking so good. All the 3 left-handers are out now. The 2 right-hand batsmen have come in. He tried to flight the ball in the first over where he was taken for a couple of boundaries, in fact a 6 and a boundary. So now he's trying to bowl flat. Still strongly think one should bowl according to his strength. He may feel controlling the scoring. I would say going for a couple of more wickets. He should be flighting it a bit more. Oh, that is beautifully bowled. And expect Aryan to make a strong comeback now. All top 3 left-handers who were looking in ominous touch were out. 1 in 50s, 1 in the 30s, 1 in 20s. Off the back foot, beautifully punched into the covers. All of a sudden, everything falling right. And Chanil seems to be there every time. He has fielded well as a boundary rider. Superb over so far. Oh, that was beautifully bowled again. Right pace, right line. Slightly short, but that's fine. Just 3 runs in this Aryan over so far. 1 to 9 for 3. The last ball of the 15th over. Oh, some indecision. That's a right call though. The ball bent behind point, so it was the non-striker's call. 1 to 9 for 3 at the end of 15. Aryan has bowled a fantastic over, the most economical over of the innings so far. So they would be looking at Harsh now, and the Royals would be looking at Rahul to give them that impetus. He's known for those innings. He has got them that match-winning innings in the last match. Oh, Bhupesh! Oh, Bhupesh, that means a king. And the king has delivered. It is a team which they call CMR Royals, and that was a royal shot by Bhupesh. Bhupesh, if you translate, that means a king. And the king has delivered. He smashed it almost with the one hand. Now, Bhupesh wants to make it clear now. He wants to go for it. 135 for 3. 175, 180 looks certain now. Oh, what a shot! This is superb. That is one of the best shots of the inning. So many good shots. As good as anyone. Very well played. It was a perfect leg spinner, maybe slightly pitched up. Oh, pitched ball. They have treated them. Oh, that is beautifully done. He went for the big one. He is in mood. Is the decision referred? Yes, it is being referred. So the work for the broadcasters. Yes, gives it out. Fantastic call. Uh, It was on the line, so umpire rightly going for. Oh, that's out. That's out. Good work by the cameraman. And these are the crystal clear pictures. Yes. That is chalk and cheese for you. Bhupesh, he was looking to get the ball out of the park, gets out. Yes, look at the replay. Oh, he went for it. The ball kept a bit low. Harsh, he has been treated by the batters, but he has got 3 of them out. Another angle. This would be giving you the right picture. .139 for 4. Even from here, 180 looks ominous. Dhrumin comes in. Vineet said he wanted 180. He gets off the mark with a solid hit down the ground. The score is 140. A good call by the ump because the batsman shuffled across. Right call. Super bowling, keeping a batsman of Rahul's caliber quiet. 140 for 4 at the end of 16. So let me inform you about the 2 umpires. Fayyaz Sheikh is a very well-known figure in leather ball cricket, tennis ball cricket. In fact, in tennis ball cricket, in 90s and early 2000, he was one of the best players of India. The soft tennis ball I'm talking about. He represented matchless. He represented all big teams. That soft ball cricket, tennis ball cricket. He is a legend in that. Also umpire Sushant Manjrekar, another top official, also has been an umpire of ISPL, that premier softball tournament. And that is high pressure tournament as well. Also one of the well-known MCA reputed umpires is. Oh, that is a super shot, but straight to the fielder. Oh, that's an effort which is evident. The team is giving it all. Couple of runs added. He played it so well. waited for it and tried to craft it. This is a good contest to watch. Aryan trying to get his team right back into the contest. Oh, that's a class shot. Oh, what a shot that is. That is flattened for an extra cover boundary. That was played with a lot of class and precision. Look at that shot. That was beautiful as you get. Hammered, smashed for a fantastic shot into the covers. Look at it. This would give you the best view. Oh, that looked great. That had shades of Virat Kohli playing against the spinner. 146 for 4. Oh, that's even better. Oh, that has gone through him. Shanil is the only boundary rider who has looked class apart. Others have faltered sometimes. Oh, not a good day. The ball was running away though. Ten runs in the first 3 balls. He hasn't bowled badly in this over. $150 up now, 151 in fact, 151 for 4. And 170 looks on, 190, 200 is a possibility from here on. Oh, he's trying to hammer the ball. Once he gets into the mood, Rahul Pandey can give you some entertaining shots. Right now he's trying to muscle everything. The last ball of the 17th over, Rahul still to find his first proper connection. He's got 1 run. Dhrumin has come in, has got 12. Last ball. You tried to manufacture that one. That would be his first boundary. That was almost a desperate shot. 8 balls and 1 run. And he gets his first boundary. So 155 for 4. Aryan, second over was a great one. The first over was a horrific one, 18 runs. This over went for 17, in fact 15. Time for some experience now. Pareen, he's got David Beckham's jersey number 23. So run a ball from here. They would be getting 175. They go 7 runs per over. 176, 180. 10 runs per over. 185 to 190. So that is what they would be looking at. 180 to 190. And they would be happy. Pareen, one of those experienced legendary bowlers coming in. Oh, beautifully bowled Pareen. Great line, great length, absolutely no pace on the ball. The batsman has to do all that laborious work. He needs to find his own strength, find his own pace. Just pitching the ball in the right area. Yeah, that is so good. This is so good. Absolutely no pace. The line, the length, perfect. Where did they keep him? Smart bowling. Experience counts. Oh, that is superb bowling. 3 balls. Absolutely what the team wanted. Bowling in the 18th over. He has conceded 3 singles. He pulls this one. This one will go straight to the fielder. This time the fielder does a great job. And look at Pareen running like an 18-year-old boy. He's not happy with the fielding. He will not drop him back to his house, the fielder. Farin is not happy at all. He has every right to be angry. Good, the fielder is away from him, 50 meters away. Farin, superb over so far. That one was short though. He fielded so well, the fielder. The throw was a problem. Oh, that is short ball and good fielding. They are giving him great support in the field. They have got that base. Parini would be happy now. That wasn't a great ball. 6 runs in the first 5 balls. The last ball was a short ball. Rahul would have hit it anywhere. Drumin. Oh, how did he miss that? Everybody missed it. What an over. 1 over 6 runs. The last ball was a gift from the Santa. Missed out. Well bowled, Parin though. Well bowled. Look at that. Oh my God. That was so easy. He was waiting for it, the ball to arrive. He could have gone back home, had a cup of tea and come back. The ball would have still not arrived. That slow it was. So Rahul Pandey, he has got his boundary in the previous, in fact, then over before that. So 2 overs remaining, the penultimate over will be bowled by Rishin. Rishin has been their best bowler so far. 3 overs, 18 runs and a wicket and a good catch taken by Rishin. Umpire Manjrekar is not happy. They are taking a lot of time. Oh, beautiful bowling. That's what the batsmen, they need form. Even the bowlers, they need rhythm. Look at that extra zip, extra bounce, which Rishan has been able to extract. Super bowling in the last 8 balls. They have just conceded 8. In fact, 7 runs in the last 8 balls. Oh, super bowling. Oh, he gets a wicket and look at Dhrumin. He did not wait for the umpire's call. Superb by Dhrumin. Good sportsmanship. And Rushin, he's got 2 wickets for his good effort. He's 2 good overs, 9 balls and just 7 runs. And they have stopped the run making. 180 looks certain. Now 175 is what they would be happy with. Rishin rightly not asking anybody to come together. He wants to carry on the momentum. He's trying to give some kind of reprieve to the legs. He's put in a lot of effort, Rishin. 19 runs, 2 wickets, 3.3 overs. First over was a very average one which he bowled. Bowled a lot of short balls in that over. But after that, over number 2 and 3, he was real good. Another left-hander, the 4th left-hander. Neeraj comes into bat now. They also have Saurabh in the team. So he's a great all-rounder, Saurabh. Saurabh Zaveri. 162 for 5. Oh, that is smashed into the covers. Superb stop. Great effort that is. Wide Yorker. Oh, almost a catch. Brilliant effort. Even if you drop, that's fine. Should be going for those catches. That would have been 4 runs otherwise. 163 for 5. 2 balls remaining. Oh, that is brilliantly hit. What a shot that is. The ball went at the rate of knots. Played on the rise. And that was almost perfect. That wasn't a bad ball. Only thing was slightly wide. It was, in fact, it was a great delivery. That was a beautiful shot on the rise. Rahul Pandey, he has got his touch slightly late in the innings. But this man, he can be dangerous. Rahul in the last over. Hitting shots in all different areas. 167 for 5. The last ball of his spell, Rishan. 24 runs, 2 wickets. We went for it again. Superb spell of bowling. 4 overs, 24 runs, 2 wickets for Rishan. A fantastic bowling effort. He can hold his head high. And everyone's happy with Rishan's performance. 167 for 5. The captain Vineet said 170, 180. And that is exactly what we are going to get. In fact, Ankit, not Vineet. Ankit, the captain. So Ankit said 170 or 180. Oh, that is where exactly what the team wanted, and he is going to get exactly that. He said 170 to 180. 175 is the average of 170 and 180. Oh, Pareen gets to bowl the last over. Bowler bowling the 18th and 20th. Can you imagine? Oh, that's a gamble. That's a gamble, I would say, for one reason. It's going to be a left-hander versus a left-hander, which is dangerous any day. Oh, look at it. Straight hit down the ground, boundary. But that wasn't a bad ball. The only thing it is that time of the innings where they're going to go for runs any which way they come in. Runs and money, if you happen to get of any means, they are almost welcome any day. I just lobbed it up. Oh, that is super bowling. Great comeback. He completely beat the batsman, but the ball almost took an eternity to reach the wicketkeeper. So slow, it is so slow. Smart bowling by Pareen. See, the ball almost dies towards the batsman. Yes, the right hand chosen. What was Rahul doing? 2 runs added. Not a bad bowling so far, Pareen. In spite of being hit for a boundary, I would still say great bowling. He's not offering any pace to the batter. 173. 2 balls, in fact 3 balls remaining. It is a wide ball, the first bad ball. Rahul is almost dying to get back on strike. Oh, smart bowling, superb. He's throwing his lollipops up, throwing the bait. Batsman going with all that might, but not able to connect. That is a chance. Oh, that's almost taken and dropped again. It is that kind of a day where the ball seems to be really, really hot. It seems to be so hot that the fielders are not able to hold on to it. And Aryan is one of those CFS fielders. Even he drops one. Almost took it. 176 for 5. A boundary to get 180. $178 is what they manage. 180 was on their mind. They almost got to 180. But not a bad over from Pareen. 2 overs, 17 runs, bowling the 18th and the 20th over. 179 is the target for the Kings to come and register their second victory. Both the teams looking for the second victory. Let's see which team is going to get this one. That is lofted up and over. That is beautifully played. That is how you play in the power play. Oh, that is a gift. What beautifully played. The left-handers always do look beautiful. And oh, that is a gift. What beautifully played. The left-handers always do look beautiful. And the leading edge up and over. That is, we went for the slog sweep inside half of the bat. And some good fortune for Bhavik this time. Bhavik would be happy. Will the ball win the race? Yes, it will. Oh, that is beautifully done. That's his best shot. What a shot that is. A short arm jab. He's in the mood. What a shot that is. That is a shot of complete authority. Slower ball and it was dealt with absolutely top class. Equal number of runs, equal number of balls even faced. Oh, what a shot that is. That is the shot of the day. Oh, this is beautifully taken outside the off stump. That's a shot. Oh, this is beautifully taken outside the off stump. That's a shot. Oh, that is cracked. Oh, the sound. Oh, that's a brilliant try. Oh, that is a slog sweep if you wanted to see one. Oh, what a ball! The big man. Oh, what a ball! The big man. Oh, the captain starts off with a super shot. Oh, that was it. It's time for both the teams now. That is beautifully done again. This man looks in mood. He has got 8 runs in just 3 balls. Oh, that is cracked so hard again. Oh my God, that is a bullet. Oh, what a shot. He doesn't have to move. This man. Oh, what a shot. He doesn't have to move. This one for Ankit. Bhai, kya kar rahe? He's just reminding his batsman it's a T20 game. Oh, that is swiveled. And that is what he was waiting for. Oh, that would be... Oh, dropped. Instead he would... Oh, what a shot. A pull shot to bring. Oh, that's a... Oh, he is enjoying his stay there now. He is maximizing. He is going for it. This time, taken. That's a big wicket. He looked so imperious. Look at Rishin. He is going for it. This time, taken. He has gone for it. That looked a bit tired. And oh, how can he drop him? That almost looks... He has got him. He does not need any help now. And Bhavik looked tired, but he played a fantastic. He has got him. He does not need any help now. And Bhavik looked tired, but he played a fantastic. He has got him. He does not need any help now. And Bhavik looked tired, but he played a fantastic. Oh, Bhupesh. Oh, Bhupesh, that means a king. And the king has delivered. Oh, what a shot! This is super. Beautifully done. He went for the big one. He is in move. That is beautifully done. He went for the big one. He is in move. Oh, that's a class shot. Oh, what a shot that is. Oh, that's even better. Oh, that has gone through. You tried to manufacture that one. That would be his first boundary. That was oh, super bowling. Oh, he gets the wicket and look at Bhumin. He did not wait for the umpire. Oh, that is brilliantly hit. What a shot that is. The ball went. Oh, look at it. Straight hit down the ground. Boundary. Hello. So Garware Clubhouse Super League Season 4. We are thankful to our President Shri Sharachandraji Pawar, Vice President Shri Cyrus Gorimal, Treasurer Honorable Treasurer Shri Manish Ajmera sir, Advisory Committee Chairman Shri Raj Javeri sir. Raj Javeri sir was here to flip the coin in the morning, and they were looking at those numbers, Ankit and Isco.
Hello, 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 hello.
So 170 to 180 what they were looking at, and they have got exactly the number which they had in their mind. 179 is the target. Garware Clubhouse Super League Season 4. It's going to be the Kings who would be in pursuit for 179. Shanil versus Baba. Ripple would be bowling the first ball. It's a full toss, and it will go for the boundary. So Shailene starts off with the boundary. They all get off the mark with the boundary. Generally, it's a very good ball. Trying to get that swing of the new ball. The ball just got stuck in his hand. Baba's idea is to bowl those outswingers. Four runs. Played with soft hands, straight to the fielder. Oh, that is good enterprising running. The score moves on to 5. Oh, that was nicely bowled. Oh, they shouldn't be giving those singles. The score is 6 now. Not happy with the fielders. They need to be slightly alert, avoiding those singles. 6 runs in the first 3 balls. Played with soft hands. Oh, this is delicately done. The ball won't run away. Two runs. The score moves on to 8. Right line, right length. The batsman was smart though. Oh, that is a great stop. Superb stop. He was wrong-footed. He slipped, but that was very well bowled by the experienced Ripple. He's getting that away movement now. Finally getting his line and length right. That was slightly wide, little closer. Length was fine, the pace was fine from Ripple. Ripple Parekh. Oh, that is set so high. It was very high, wasn't the distance which he wanted, but it will get a 4. Oh, that's a great start by the Kings. 1 over, 13 runs. Two boundaries, a brace, and 3 singles. Yes, Chetan bowling the second over. 13 without loss. Impact player Chetan Mehta comes into bowl. Almost took that, but the ball will run away. There is protection. The score moves on to 14. Vivek, I hope he's fine, Chetan. The problem, he lost his glasses. He dropped the ball. Last moment, the glasses came off, and so did the ball from his hands. That is beautifully pulled. That will run away for his third, in fact, second boundary. 18 runs on the scorecard. Who is in a different mood? Vivek, he does not want to take a backward step. They need to make this power play count. They have to get at least 50 runs in the power play, if not 60. If they get 60, they're going to win this one. If they get 50, they'll have a good chance. Vivek, 3 balls, 9 runs, 2 boundaries, a single, strike rate of 300. Shanil, strike rate of 190. Oh, that is smacked again. Good stop. Rahul Pandey is there, but they get a brace. All action in the power play. Chetan somehow finding another experienced bowler, giving it all, trying to bowl his best. So good to see. Still so fit, Chetan. But that's a full toss. That is smashed. It is a no ball. Fortunately, just 1 run. Free hit opportunity though. So he has been warned. 22 without loss. First warning given to the bowler. That is it into the covers. Hello. So 24 without loss, 2 overs done and dusted. They needed 9 runs per over. They got 12. Down the leg side. It's a wide. Another experienced bowler. A lot will depend on how Neeraj bowls. The first 6 overs, if they happen to keep the tap, they'll be able to defend this 179. All that 179 looks in trouble. Exactly the number of runs scored. What is the jersey number of Neeraj? 24 runs. That's his jersey number. With so much harakiri and so much confusion, the ball's running away. The comedy of errors. Ankit is fuming. He's not happy, Ankit. He has every right to be disappointed. He wants better effort from his bowlers and fielders. They have lost 2 matches, 1-1, and consistency is what Ankit and his team needs right now. They need consistent good bowling, but whatever the Kings are doing, it's absolutely right. ST Kings. That's hit hard. Well, that would have hurt him. The physio would be needed. That was hit so hard. There's going to be a lot of pain for the important bowler. We've broken so many fingers from our childhood, right from the soft ball to the leather ball. And whatever you say, मर्द को भी बहुत दर्द होता है. But cricket, that will make you forget all. It is a perfect anesthesia. People don't seem to be in pain when they play cricket. It is only at the end of the day when they can feel the pain. Especially when you drop a catch, it is more painful. Very difficult chance. Now Ankit, he would love to be winning this one because from what little I have seen of Ankit, he hasn't delivered in the tournament, but he can be so dangerous, Ankit. So if Ankit stays in the tournament, we can see some great fireworks from that man. But for that, they have to win this one. Oh, Kings, they are going for it. Vivek has come with a clean slate. He has just come in to score quick runs. And so is Shanil. Right approach from both of them. And I haven't seen a defensive shot being played by any of them. Both of them have tried to hit the ball as hard as they could. But that is the right approach. Go bang bang in the first 6 overs. They're chasing every ball now. That was so wide. Now these guys are from a very reputed clubhouse. They play all different sorts of games. Cricket is their first love. But making money, their careers, working in their fields is their forte. Cricket is something which is their passion. So even if you drop a catch or make slight misfields, you should be okay with it. Because these guys have played a lot of cricket. Shanil almost batting like a gladiator over there, trying to smack every ball. 30 without loss. It's going to be a great match to watch. Not in terms of fielding, not in terms of great bowling or batting, but it's going to get close. It's going to provide with a lot of entertainment. It is not error free. It will have a lot of balls which are not supposed to be bowled, a lot of mistimed shots, a lot of catches being dropped, but it's going to be pure entertainment day to day. Because it is all out, all attack from both batting and bowling team. Oh, that is suicidal running. There wasn't any run in it. He was looking so good, Shanil. How can you do that? Who is umpire? So, got the best possible people to cover this event. They got the best possible scorers, all the best possible catering staff and people who look after the logistics. So it is a tournament which is covered by 5 cameras, and the committee members have done their best to provide them the best possible logistics and best possible people in the industry. Also, I am a replacement of Harish Pandya sir, who is probably one of those top commentators, not only. Hello. So short ball pulled into that mid-wicket region. A single that will take the score to 80. Exactly 99 needed now. 99 needed in the next 12.5 overs. In fact, 11.5 overs. Down the leg side, white ball. Good stop by Dhrumin. Ankit is bowling it right in this over. He wanted to bowl that dusra, I think. It was a teesra, in fact. Slipped out of his hands. 14. This first two balls, one was a wide, but right line, right length for Ankit, trying to get back into the contest. Oh, that is beautifully bowled. That is where he wants to dart all his balls in. Just bowl those darts in the right direction. The pitch is going to help you. It is a wicket. It is a wicket which is going to offer. This is smart bowling. Just keeping it tight. That's what is needed. Some basic consistent bowling. Bowling has been not that great by the ST Kings. Rishin is doing it smartly. Both these batsmen ideal for this situation. Keep the scoreboard moving. 6 runs, 7 runs, 8 runs per over. And they would be in a position to win this one. 8.5 runs per over is not a difficult one. What Ankit needs is a couple of quiet overs like this one. This has been a good over so far. Again, a single which should have been avoided. 84 for 2. In fact, 85 for 2. A good over, 6 runs in that over. From the run rate for the first time, it has gone above 8.5 runs per over needed now. 94 in 11, it is anybody's game. So it is 86 for 2 now. 93 in 10.5. A couple of good overs. Chetan, his second over was a good one. Just 7 runs in that over. His bowling is third. 86 for 2. Garware Clubhouse Super League Season 4. The Kings have played 2, won 1, lost 1. The Royals have played 3, lost 2, won 1. So both the teams looking for the second win. Into the covers. So without much ado, they've got a couple. The score moves on to 88 now. 88 for 2. They need some tight bowling from this man, Chetan Mehta. Best part is he's trying to give his all. He's trying to put his best ball, bowling every ball with same energy. Umpire just indicating you cannot move sideways. You can come, walk ahead, march ahead while the bowler is bowling. Straight hit down the ground. Kunal's there. 89 for 2. A good vigilant umpiring by umpire Fayyaz Sheikh. They're having a watch on every activity which is happening over there. One man who's taken charge is Aryan. He's in complete control. Nicely turned away. Very, very technically sound. They steal a second. Superb running. Chetan 1-2, 1-2. Not Ankit's jersey number I'm talking about. Number of runs and the pattern of runs being scored in this over so far. 1-2, 1-2. Into the covers. A small bobble. Rahul Pandey is there. The score moves on to 92 now. 7 runs in this over so far. 6 runs, 7 runs. They won't be unhappy, the fielding side, because they know that will keep them in hunt. Overs above 9 and 10 can get you into trouble. 92 for 2, the last ball of the 10th over. The score at the end of 10 overs is exactly 93 for 2. The Royals were 99 at the end of 10. These people are just round the corner. 93 for 2 at the end of 10. Exactly 86 needed in the next 10. The Kings would feel they are in a very good chance. But Royals will feel one more wicket and they will be right on top. Hello. Have a look at the shot. You would blame the fielders, but fielder wasn't to be blamed there. It was a perfect leg spinner for the fielder. Oh, superb running. These two young men are doing it smoothly. The previous shot. We have So that is a very good over, but spoiled by those two boundaries. The over was good one, but the batsmanship was better. 11 runs in this over so far, but you can't blame Ankit in this over because he bowled the right balls except for that one short ball. The batting has just picked up at the right time. 75, 9.1. First time this run rate is below 8.5 now. Can't bowl there. 105 for 2. 74 needed in the next 55 deliveries. Difference between the number of runs and balls is of 20. They need to expand it, the Royals. They can try and pick up a wicket. But that is smart batting, cheeky batting. The score at the end of 11 overs is 106 for 2. They were 109. These guys are 106 for 2 at the end of 11. 73 needed from the last 9. 8.11 runs per over needed. Mithul. Mithul comes into bowl now. Left-handers are the ones who create magic. They need some magic from Mithul. They cannot win without some magical performance from one of those bowlers. He is doing it smartly in this match. Last time, he was the lone man standing. Aryan, he wants to assure a win. Rishin is on 29. He has just picked up pace in the last few overs. Mithul, his first over was a great one, just 4 runs. In fact, 5 runs in his first over. He still has 3 more overs. Nicely bowled. This is good bowling. This is what was needed from over number 1. Some consistency. Mithul trying to hold things back. He is their hope. Royals, if they want to win this one, they need some good bowling. The bowling hasn't looked sharp at all. Aryan has got this slated very smartly. Take singles, rotate the strike, wait for the boundary ball. Rishin is the aggressor so far. Strike rate of 145, in fact 140. Aryan has played well. Strike rate of 110. 130, 110 is the right strike rate at this moment because they don't lose a wicket in the next 2-3 overs. They will be in a position to win this one very easily. Again, his bowling right line, right length, not conceding boundary balls, not giving extras. If you bowl 6 balls in the proper direction, you are bound to get a dot ball, which will make it a 4-run, 5-run, 6 runs over. A couple of overs like that will automatically widen the gap between the number of runs and balls remaining. They need some magic. 50 balls, 69, differences of 19. That is what, oh, that's a big appeal. That was so close. Umpire unmoved. Umpire Fayaz absolutely unmoved. That's a great decision. Very close to the edge, but not out. He said not out immediately. A superb over comes to an end. Couple of overs like this, and you never know. 68 from the next 8.5 runs per over. They need couple of more overs like Mithul's over to get back into this match. Right now, the Kings are doing it luxuriously in the nicest, easiest possible way. So Dhrumin comes into bowl his first over. Probably one of those bowlers who could have bowled a little earlier. Looking from his action, seems to be a bowler who can bowl compact line and length. That is what they need, somebody who can bowl tight lines. Wickets are going to come. If you get a wicket, then balls a few tight overs, and then you can get to the fag end of the innings. That's good bowling. Singles are fine. If you get a dot ball in it, it will become a 5 or 6 run over. They need an over or so, maybe a couple of overs, just like Mithul's last over, without conceding a boundary. Aryan and Trishan are doing it clinically. Oh, they are taking singles of every ball almost now, even if it goes to the fielders. So they need to work out the fielding. They need to work out how far they're going to stand. But right now, it is looking like a cakewalk. Almost moving on that Atal Setu non-stop with a speed of 200 for this King's chase. That's nicely bowled. That is what I was talking about. Singles, this game can be dangerous because get one dot ball in, almost becomes a 5 and 6 runs over. The run rate, which is 8.5, suddenly becomes 9, 9.5, 10 within no time. Chance. Superb lofted cover drive. What a shot. That was the flattest 6 of the day. Look at it. Played with so much ease. Oh, that went off the bat so quickly. Such a good over, spoiled by that one great shot. He was beaten the previous ball. Next ball, he was manhandled by the batsman. 124 to the last ball of the 13th over. Played with soft hands. 13 overs. 121 for 2. They were 126 for 3. These guys are 121 for 2. Neck to neck as far as this point of time is concerned. But just 2 wickets lost. It would be their match to lose from here, the Kings. If they play very badly, they're going to lose this one. Otherwise, 80% match in their back pocket. Oh, that is a steal. Oh, look at the player at the wicket keeper's end. Wicket keeper is saying, क्यों भाग रहा है भाई इतने जोर से? The ball wasn't even coming to his end. Look at that. That is Rishin for you. So much energy. A single that will take the score to 124. 124 for 2. Equation, if you look at those numbers, 40 balls, 55 runs, the difference between the number of runs and balls remaining is of 15, which is almost minimal. So it's a cakewalk. Aryan doing it smartly. They lost a lot of wickets in the previous match where Aryan had to be there till the end. Today, he is in a much stronger position, probably to win it from here. 40 balls, 55 runs. They need some magic from Mithul. He is their best bowler so far with the numbers. They are playing him smartly. They are not taking chances against Mithul. 125 for 2. Ankit has to do something. Ankit has to find a way out of it. 125 for 2. That is a chance. Just short of Ankit. Mithul almost created that chance where Rishin lost his cool, almost lost his wicket. That's a chanceless innings from Aryan so far. A good strike rate of 110, 115. But Rishin has been the initiator, the aggressor, who's got 43 runs of just 31 balls, 126 for 2 in 13.4 overs. slower delivery into the covers. Good stop. Half stop. Good work by Kunal. 6 runs in the over so far. Not a bad one. That will keep them in hand. Any over of 6-7 runs is good one for the fielding side. (128 for 2 at the end of 14 overs. 6 overs remaining in which to get 51 runs. They need to score these runs at exactly 8.4, in fact 8.5 runs per over. Seems to be a cakewalk, but you never know in cricket. Stranger things have happened in cricket. If you want to see somebody trying in spite of all odds, you can have a look at Chetan Mehta's bowling. First over he came in, he dropped his glasses, he was taken for runs. Second over he came in, he still fought back. Third over he still fought back, still fighting in his final over. This kind of players are ambassadors of Garware Club or Super League 4, giving their best for their team. Chetan. Into the covers. Oh, that's a 4. Bhupesh is a much better player than that. That was very well bowled, but the shot was better. Rishin in his 40s. I'm not talking about his age. His score. He's racing his way towards a 50. Chetan deserves some good support from his fielders. He's bowled his heart out for his team without any luck. One man who has given his all is Rishin. 4 overs, 18 runs, and now 48 of 33. That is turned away smartly. Again, that would be his 50. Rishin, he can bowl, he can take catches, he can bat and get half centuries for you. Almost the man who can do it all. Only one who can do it all is not a man. It is a woman in your house, your mom. It's almost like that. He can do it all. Rishin, well done. Very well bowled. Superbly bowled Yorker. But the Yorker has been dug out for another boundary. So very unfortunate. Such a good ball. Superb Yorker. But that has been dug out and hit into that mid-wicket cow corner region. Again, not great fielding. Rahul, such a good fielder. You expect better from him. You don't want to be Chetan Mehta right now. No one's fielding for him. 139 for 2. They are still in the match. The match is not over yet. So beautifully flicked. What a shot that is. 1, 2, 3 boundaries in an over. Rishin is turning it on. He is in it to win it, Rishin. With fielding, with bowling and batting. Rishin is in it to win it. Chetan, he bowled so well, but the last two shots belong to the batter. He's playing authentic shots, authentic proper cricketing shots, converting good balls into scoring opportunities. 3 boundaries for the big man, Rishin. 1 4 3 for 2. He deserves a wicket. So unfortunate. Look at that man. He gave it all, but he would come back without having any returns to show for his great effort. Rishin, well bowled man. When it's not your day, it's not your day. One man who is ruling this day is Rishin. 143 for 2. He's not happy with anyone, Rishin, today. Look at him with his hand gestures and body language. Seems to be frustrated every time. 143 for 2. 5 overs remaining. 36 runs to win. It's 143 for 2 now. 5 overs 36. They need some magic. They probably need a Bumrah now. And an Arshdeep. And also the last over by Hardik Pandya to win from this situation. Exactly the number of runs they defended. In fact, it was 30 is what they defended in the last 5 in the World Cup final. They need some magic from Mithul bowling his last over. Amongst everyone who has gone for plenty in every over, Mithul's figures read 3.1 overs, 18 runs. Absolutely by far the best figures from both sides. Rishin, a prime candidate for man of the match. Best economical figures, couple of wickets, 2 good catches, and now 58 of 37. Match is still not over. One more wicket, you may never know. That is pulled handsomely. He's not going to stop. Last 5 balls he has faced. He has hit 4 boundaries. He wants to go back and enjoy this Saturday with his family. Probably with a win for his team. Their second win in 3 matches. They dropped so many catches. They let go a few runs, but they are making amends. Who is in mood now? He wants to go home early. First it was towards his left. Now it is towards his right. 2 boundaries in 2 balls. Toss time it is on this sizzling Saturday. The first match it was a run feast.
Hello, hello, hello.
Check, check. 158 for 2 now. Just a formality now. 4 overs, 21 needed. That is superbly timed. Again, these two guys are doing it gleefully well. Aryan may not get his half century, but he has given good support to Rishin. 20 needed in the next 3.5. Why is Dhrumin bowling so late in the innings? Probably should have been there bowling in the initial stages of the match. Blazing Bangers versus SM Strikers is the match to be played. That is lofted straight to the fielder and taken. Nicely taken by Rahul Pandey. Rahul Pandey takes it so well. And why is Dhruin bowling so late? But he has played the knock, which has taken to him towards the doorsteps of victory. Almost 99% job done. But he has done his job. 71 runs he has scored for his team of just 41 balls. 4 overs, 20 runs, 2 wickets, 2 wonderful catches, 41 balls, 71. What else can you ask from a man who looks frustrated all throughout? He was not happy today with his partners, his players. He's happy with himself. And one of the better innings of the tournament. He still does not seem to be happy. Shailene loves it. Ripple loves it. It was a very good innings by Rishin. No amount of money, no amount of other valuables can give you that kind of happiness. The happiness of winning the match for your friends. 159 for 3, 20 needed from 3.4. Dhrumin. That is well bowled by Dhrumin again, putting a lot of shoulder into the bowling. That's what is cricket. Even if in a lost cause, you give it all to save every run. Even in a lost case, you go for runs. Even in lost case, you go for wickets. That's what is cricket. 3.3, 19 runs needed. A slow ball, a beautifully played cover drive straight to the fielder. And they get a couple. Fielding is something both the teams have to work very hard. Last weekend, it was super fielding on show by most of the teams. It's been a different story today. Both the teams will have to go back, work on their fielding. It's where they haven't been at their best. 162 for 317 in the next 20 balls. Down the leg side, white ball. 163 for 3. Drumin still trying hard to get another wicket. You never know. Blazing Bangers versus SM Strikers. Toss time just after this match. The big man is here. Advisory Committee Chairman Mr. Raj Zaveri, who is going to flip the coin. Garware Clubhouse, Royal Garfield Club, Goldfield Club Resort, Limited presents GCS Cricket Super League Season 4 on this Saturday. Rishin has made this Saturday. That's beautifully picked up. The ball's going to run away towards, in fact, it would be just a couple of runs. The score at the end of 17 overs is 166 for 3. They just need 13 in the next 18. 3 overs, 13 runs needed. Aryan is almost like that elder brother who takes care of the whole family. That kind of a responsible knock. A chanceless knock, 35 of 32, as precious as Rishin's knock, because Rishin was going aggressive in the later part of his innings. It's been a chanceless innings from Aryan. And his, all that technique, all those hours spent with the coaching, your batting coaches on in the nets, all that is working out for him. Exactly tailor-made innings. 167 for 3, 12 needed in 2.5. Maybe Nilesh would like to finish off early and save us from the delay in the proceedings. We have lost some time. He would make up for that, I think. Nilesh having a look around. Ankit bowling his final over. And Nilesh would like to make this as the final over of the innings. 12 needed in the next 17. He is going for it, the right approach. A single. See, 12 needed. Aryan is on 36. There's still a remote chance of him to get close to that 50. 11 and 14 is the number of runs required for to win and Aryan's 50. So there is a disparity in that. But still you can achieve with different shots. 6-4-6 or 6-4-4 will give Aryan a 50. 3 big shots and he can get a 50. So that is an incentive for him, but not against Ankit, not easy. Ankit is trying to delay because net run rate. They are playing for pride now. They have lost to 1-1 and looking at the third defeat. Oh, he wants his 50. He deserves his 50. 2 more shots like this. He might get his 50. He hits another boundary and a sixer. He will get his 50. Because what they need right now is 7 runs. He gets a boundary here, then hits a last ball for a 6. All fairy tale, but can happen. You never know, Ankit. Ankit has played so responsibly. Time for him to go bang bang. He deserves a 50. 7 to win. He is going for it. Oh, he will get another boundary. Everything is being tailor-made for him. Almost scripted for him. 1 needed scores. In fact, they need 3 more. And Ankit needs 6er. Ankit needs a 6er for his 50. In fact, Aryan, not Ankit. Ankit is the one who is trying to stop him from getting that 50. The physio gets me right because she got Ankit right for the match. Right now, Aryan is doing all the right stuff. Oh, that was Sri Lanka versus India, depriving Sehwag of that half century. अगर मैं अंपायर होता कोहली की तरह डॉट बॉल दे देता. But he cannot be doing that. It's a fair umpire. 2 runs needed now. In fact, scores are level. Scores are level. So not all love stories have a romantic end. So Aryan will have 44 and he would be happy with that. Yes, the match is over. 179 for 3 is what they achieve in 17 points. Aryan is the unsung hero, probably the captain. Was taken for a few runs. 18 in his first over. He was taken for runs, but he finished off with the bat in his hand. ST Kings win this one by 7 wickets and 13 balls to spare. Match number 2 on this sizzling Saturday. It is going to be SM Strikers versus the Blazing Bangers. Toss time it is in match number 2 in Garware Clubhouse presents Super League Season 4. The boundary. Oh, that is set so high. It was very high. That is beautifully pulled. That will run away for His third. Oh, that is. Oh, that is an injury in the last over. Oh, what a shot! That has gone aerial. That is out of here. Oh, he has gone aerial. It's gone miles in the sky. Oh, oh, that's going to run away for another boundary. Another chance given. The captain has the safest stance. Ankit is happy. He has to do the job. Finally going to deliver. Left-hand batsman, right-hand bowler. So that's a gift. First ball, good stop. Rahul Pandey stops it. That was close. Oh, that's a gift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wides. That's a chance. Oh, just popped off with Chetan, the experienced campaigner. Chance. Superb lofted cover drive. What a into the covers. Oh, that's a 4. Very well bowled. Superbly bowled Yorker. But the Yorker has been dug out for another bound. So beautifully flicked. What a shot that is. 1, 2, 3 boundaries in an over. Rishan. That is pulled handsomely. He's not going to stop. Last 5. Oh, he's in mood now. He wants to go home early. First it was towards. The match played. That is lofted straight to the fielder and taken. Oh, he wants his 50. He deserves his 50. 2 more shots. He's going for it. Oh, he will get another boundary. Everything is being tailor-made for him. Almost scripted for him. One lead, it scores. In fact, he needs youthful exuberance. Let's see who's going to win this one. And Ankit needs 6er. Ankit needs a 6er for his 50. In fact, Aryan, not Ankit. Ankit is the one who is trying to stop him from getting that 50. The physio gets me right because she got Ankit right for the match. Right now, Aryan is doing all the right stuff. Oh, that was Sri Lanka versus India, depriving Sehwag of that half century. अगर मैं अंपायर होता कोहली की तरह डॉट बॉल दे देता. But he cannot be. Yes, it was a run feast in Saturday's super sizzling first encounter. Lots of catches being dropped. Not so good with the field efforts, but it was some great batting and bowling performance. Aryan played really well. It was his brilliant knock of 44 which was crucial binding force for that run chase. In the first innings, it was a brilliant 58 runs which was scored. A very good innings by Bhavik. Also great opening partnership by Ansh and also good support from the captain who came in with his cameo of 20 runs. It was some good bowling as well. Couple of bowlers did really well. But the one man who batted really well, who scored those 71 crucial runs for his team of just 41 balls, 4 overs, 22 runs, 2 wickets, took that wonderful catch. Without a doubt, this match belonged to so many players, but one man who stood apart was Rishin. Rishin was there in it to win it. Well played, young man. He was the only one probably not giving it up in the field, and he was the one who got that spark back when the team was in doubt. He got that wicket, he got that catch and got them right back into the match. So more than his effort, Rishin, Aryan was good. Some good bowling. Bowling was not up to the mark. Fielding was abysmal. But batting performance, your team came back so well. Some good camp, and it was which you really wanted to win.
Absolutely. I think we were under pressure. We needed this win, and I think all the players, they really performed well. The bowling was below par, the fielding was below par, but we made it up in the batting, and just very happy to have won the game.
So that catch which you took, it was more of a relief, and it was almost an anger with happiness. So many emotions were there, and you all many emotions were there. The time as generally Virat Kohli does, it was an elongated celebration lasting for more than 130 seconds. What do you have to say about this side that got them back into the contest with the fielding?
I mean, I think we pulled our sleeves up and we just believed that we could win. We stuck to the basics, got the singles, doubles. Obviously, fortunate for the catches that were dropped, but I think that's part of the game, and we just stuck to the basics, and I think that was the reason we won the game.
And a great reception when he came back from his teammates. That is what we play for. Rishin's match it was, and it was his day to remember. That's it from match number 1. Let's go to match number 2.